Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, how do I turn an awkward situation around with a girl? Well, if so, as always, I'm glad you asked, because that's exactly what I'm gonna go over today, is how to take those awkward situations and turn them into opportunities for you to look like one badass mother, and to make sure you never miss out on those moments that you could turn around to your advantage or another woman you want. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here, right now. Did I hit record? Okay, so one thing I always say to my clients is that it's hard to go into a situation with a woman and have absolutely everything under control, right? I mean, we're dealing with another human being with her own life and her own thoughts and insecurities and issues. So how can you possibly control for that? The only thing you can control is yourself. And if you have a firm handle on yourself in any situation, you can turn any situation around, especially with a woman, to make it work in your favor, to get you to Pound Town. And once you're able to catch these awkward moments and use these 5 things to turn them around, you will be able to universally create awkwardness into attraction with any woman you want. So the first thing you could do is hold eye contact. So I've done other videos on this where I've discussed the importance of keeping eye contact for at least 3 seconds. The reason 3 seconds is so important is because they say, from a psychological standpoint, anybody that you can hold that gaze with for at least 3 seconds, you will be intimate with. So if you're nervous going in there, or you don't really know what she's talking about, or you know that you've got a little approach anxiety in general, holding that eye contact with us is gonna make us feel very connected and very valued and just very focused on in that moment. So even if you're fumbling with her words or she's being kind of awkward with hers, you're still making us feel held and you're still making us feel cared about in that moment, which is gonna make us feel those things for you, regardless of what you're saying. So the second thing you could do is let it lie. So I know you've probably been in situations where you're like, this conversation isn't really going anywhere. And you'll probably retract into your head, like, what should I say next? What should I say next? What should I say next, Jessica? But here's the thing, an interaction involves 2 people. So for as much as you were sitting there feeling awkward, she's feeling awkward too. Okay, fine, that probably didn't create any solace for you, but here's the thing, who's to say it's your fault? And who's to say that you're the one who has to carry the weight of making it better? For all you know, she's the freaking weird one ruining the conversation and not you. And if you keep that mentality and let the awkwardness lie and take deep breaths to yourself and hold that eye contact, what you're doing is you're making her feel like, oh no, what do I do? I gotta re-engage. And forcing her to re-engage the conversation is going to make her feel like she's the one in the supplicating, needing to prove herself position. Because that's the position you don't want to be in. Because if you're the one who's constantly re-engaging through the awkward silences, it tells us that, look, he's trying like so hard. And if we operate under the assumption that you are trying really hard for us, we're gonna look at ourselves like we're the prize and you better work super harder, which is not what you should be doing. The third way to turn awkwardness into attraction is to laugh along with everybody. So say your buddy comes around and says something like, what are you doing talking to this guy? He likes dick. Or maybe you guys are walking down the street and a car drives by you and splashes you completely wet. Taking yourself too seriously in these moments, or resisting the awful thing that just happened, is only gonna make you look like you don't know how to take on those uncomfortable moments, or that you don't do very well when you aren't in 100% control of the situation. So what you can do in those moments is not take yourself too seriously and just laugh along. You're right, big bag of dicks, that's me. Or even, oh good, I was waiting for a splash. It was getting really hot next to you. Taking those moments and using them to say, hey, I'm totally cool about this, I got this, is gonna make us feel that much more confident and interested in who you are and what else could come along along and not shake you to your core. Which brings me to the fourth way to turn that awkwardness into attraction is to agree and amplify. Now, if you're very in tune with the pickup community, you've probably heard this term when it comes to shit tests. Now, shit tests are things that we women might say to throw you off your game or to basically see like how unraveled or rattled we could get you. Unraveled? Is that even a word? Unraveled? So for instance, she might say something like, I bet you say that to all the girls. Or even, how much money do you make? What you could do in these moments is what I just mentioned, agree and amplify, where you take that shitty thing she just said, basically go with it and blow it up out of proportion. When you do that, what you're doing is you're basically saying, I accept this awkward thing that's been put on me, and I'm gonna make it so large so that you see that you're the one who made it awkward, you awkward bitch. Please don't say that. So for example, what was the first thing she said to you? I think she said something like, I bet you said it to all the girls. You could say something like, oh yeah, I said it to every single girl. I said it to like 18 girls so far, number 19. And if she says something like, well, how much money do you make? You could say something like, not enough. That's why I hope you pay for everything. Can you? Because let me tell you something, we women know we're being trifling asses by putting these things at you and expecting you to dance. But if you dance, and throw it back at her, we're gonna be like, fine. And then eventually, fine. And the very last thing that's gonna make your awkward situations make you look attractive is to apologize and make amends. Okay, say you forgot your wallet at home. Or even, you busted a nut before she came. First of all, you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge that this awful thing happened instead of trying to play it off like, oh my God, yeah, my wallet. You got this, right? Or even, oh my God, I guess you were just like too hot. Good night. You have to acknowledge the wrong because we want men who can take accountability and be that self-aware in those moments. And only with that self-awareness will we have the confidence in you to foresee those things not happening in the future. So for instance, you forgot your wallet at home, be like, oh my God, I can't believe this, I'm so embarrassed. Do you mind getting this? And I will totally pay you back. And then make it up to her with an even grander gesture of a date. And if you too early, oh my God, I can't believe it. I was way too excited with you. Let me eat your puss for like an hour. Again, apologizing and making amends shows accountability and responsibility. All things that we women want in a man we go to Pound Town with. So those are the 5 ways to take advantage of really awkward situations to make them work in your favor, to get women wanting you more than any other man in the world. And if you know you need a little more personalized attention when it comes to the situations you have going on with women right now, or the situations you don't have going on with women right now, you now have the opportunity to work with me on a one-on-one level in 3 different ways. The first level is where you can sign up to have unlimited email coaching with me, where you and I can talk one-on-one as much as you want to help you clarify a situation you're going through or even continue going forward in your dating life. The second level includes what I just mentioned on top of your own private live stream with other members in this area, where it's just going to be more intimate, more personal, more selective, where you won't have to worry about if I'll see your question from the Saturday live streams or deal with the trolls who are taking up too much space in the chat. The third way is on top of the private live stream and on top of the unlimited email coaching, you're gonna get a personalized one-on-one call with me so we could take you from where you are right now to where you want to be in your life with women. So check it out by looking in the description box for the link that'll outline all 3 of these levels, or just hit the join button anywhere on my channel and it'll lay it out for you. Looking forward to meeting you and being of service to you. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.